So you see these lights I have on right now? Probably not, because they're older than that sock under your bed. Which is why today I will show you why it is so important to upgrade your old halogens to brand new LEDs.
I'll let you guys in on a little secret. I don't settle for less.
But Marvel, you have an old piece of shit Cadillac.
Yeah, you're right. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna slap on some cheap LEDs and call it a day. So today, I will be throwing on a set of LASFIT LEDs. I've got a lot of things on my mind today, and usually I wouldn't do a headlight replacement on a busy Saturday, but fortunately LASFIT makes these 100% plug and play. So that won't only speed up the installation process, but it will also serve a top of the line quality for old Caddy here. And you'll see what I mean by it speeding up the installation process in a second, but unfortunately it does not prevent you from sending your 10mm socket down into the abyss. Right here, I found out that one of my bolts is attached to a broken bracket at the bottom. I could not get this bolt off with the tools I had in hand, so I figured I would try and remove and replace by swinging one end of the headlight out. This would have been a highly tedious job if the plug-in was attached to the bulb assembly itself, like my old halogens here. Fortunately, LASFIT's bulbs were wired and it made the job flow a lot smoother. Instead of plugging it in first and installing it into the housing like you would with a regular bulb, I was able to reverse the process, which gave me a crazy boost of dopamine after tackling that broken bracket. On the other side, thankfully my headlight bracket was all intact and I was able to properly remove the headlight to have ample space for the replacement. But a quote I often say to myself when I'm working on my cars is, "There's always something." Right here, the bulb itself was being an absolute pain and it wouldn't come out of the housing nicely. At this point, I fully realized that their advertisement for easy installation wasn't just a marketing strategy. Wired bulbs should be the standard. As you can see here, I reversed the process, so I installed the bulbs first and then I plugged it in after. Another thing I need to mention is I can actually tell that the LASFIT bulbs were high quality. I'm not sure if it was the material they used, but putting them in my caddy almost felt like throwing on Dior Jordan 1s on a 25-year-old farm cow.
If you're still asking yourself whether you should switch over to LEDs from your old halogens, think about it like this. Back in 1999, halogens were the standard for automakers just because they were cheap to manufacture. But it is not 1999 anymore, and as you can see, 99% of new cars on the road now probably uses LEDs from factory. So, if you have an old car and it's still running halogen bulbs, literally the easiest way to make that car look brand new is to switch over the light bulbs. You also might have heard that you need to custom fit LEDs or they're a pain in the ass to switch over to headlights that were meant for halogen bulbs. Today I just proved to you that these babies don't only fully 100% retrofit into your headlights that were meant for halogen bulbs, they just made the job 1,000 times easier with all the adversaries I had to face with old car things. And those old car things are pretty much inevitable. But I'm stoked, I'm honestly stoked to experience how easy the installation process was with these LASFIT bulbs. That being said, to make it an absolute no-brainer for you guys, if you go over to LASFIT's website and use code MARVEL, M-A-R-V-E-L, you will get 15% off everything site-wide. So not only LED bulbs, but also their floor mats, their bed liners, their rock lights, the light bars, their running boards, tire inflators, etc. Have as much fun as you want. This is actually my first time using any of LASFIT's products, and from the bottom of my heart, I'm genuinely impressed. I'm impressed. With that, thank you again, LASFIT, for sponsoring this video, and I hope you guys have the great rest of your morning, day, night, evening, week, month. See ya.